Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Hello, good morning. One, two, three. Hello. Okay.
Hello. 7, 8.
Once again to 2016. We're this morning with Alex and Brian from Australia. Welcome, Malta.
Thank you.
We've already welcomed. But it's 2 days before the final, so it's on Sunday at 4 in the afternoon. You finished your rehearsals a few minutes ago. How was the rehearsals so far?
Yeah, it was really fun. The first rehearsal was, of course, a bit scratchy and just trying to find, where to be on stage. But the second rehearsal was really well. I love it. I love performing. I like, just having fun on stage and just you're doing the best that you can. But it is a rehearsal, so of course, you make mistakes, and that's what a rehearsal is for, after all.
So I've been reading a little about you, and it seems that you quite good experience with a number of popular artists, especially in Australia. One of which that Jim, for example, and others. Can you tell us more about them, especially related to your experience in?
Yeah, so when I went on The Voice Kids, I was 10. That's really, and about when I was about 3, that's when I kind of, I really liked listening to music. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't, as a 3-year-old, you don't know anything. As a 10-year-old, I sort of knew where I was wanting to go, and now at 12, I feel, very passionate about what I do, and I love to sing, and I love to, I'm looking up to and just come out with Eurovision last year, and I look up to them, and I want to be, like them one day.
Right, huh? Australia has been participating in Eurovision now for the years. This is the second song participating in. How is it going back there in Australia? Is it becoming popular? That is in Australia.
Yes, it is. It's more and more now that we've been lucky enough and honoured enough to be allowed to partake in Eurovision. The audiences are just absolutely increasing. So it just gets bigger and bigger now, and Eurovision is starting to be a real interest. Fantastic. We're also very excited and fortunate that will come this year. So.
Sorry.
Good question. It's just a lose other people, and we are a family, and we have a voice to speak well. We are loved.
And I've also read that the song is also the what does it stronger.
amazing writers wrote me, and I'm honoured and very loved, written by those three amazing writers. So I'm very happy.
You're lucky as well that these kind of composers are helping you over with this project. So we can have questions from the floor. So anyone would like to ask a question, you know the procedure. We want to know who you are and where do you come from. I believe that Radio International will start the morning.
Good morning, I'm Steve from Radio. Tell me, you are supposed to some challenge.
But it's a great charity. I love time to do there, hanging out with to not as full world, and you know, time with them is really have a very soft for them, and I put myself and make them a little, you know, my time to. This is so about saving people's lives. So, for example, you know, if someone's drinking the water, you know, something happens, we know how to go out there, we know how to, you know, swim them back to shore. It's a real talent, I reckon, to learn that skill and to have, you know, that amazing life skill that you could use in, you know, the rest of the future. So I reckon that is really important, and you know, it's also about having fun. You know, get to hang out with friends at the beach. That's if I do myself instead of sitting at home, you know, playing video games. It's good to get out in the fresh air, get some sun. You know, it's so much fun. I love doing it, and I've been doing it for 8 years now, so I love it.
Fantastic, thank you. Last one I have is, you're originally from New Zealand, so you moved to Australia?
So I wasn't originally from New Zealand. I was born on the Gold Coast, Australia. And so my dad is his whole family's from New Zealand, and my mum's side's from England. So I have a bit of culture in my blood. But yes, they decided to move. I think, you know, better education here. It's just, yeah, because I have a 2-year-old who is in the Air Force. To in Australia, I guess, and New Zealand, which is a tiny little island.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You mentioned also this charity you are currently helping in. Can you explain us more about the charity organization itself? What do they do? What do you do within the charity itself?
Yeah, so Child's Vision, they have the little handprint, which I guess is, you know, it stands for something. I'm not entirely sure. It's so much to remember, but Child's Vision is making a little difference in kids' lives who's not as fortunate as us, and just I love the charity, and it helps. It makes them, they organise, you know, little kind of excursions for the kids so they can go out and just enjoy the day with their family, because you never know what could happen to them, and that's what Child's Vision is really about, giving kids opportunities to maybe not do they probably haven't done ever in their life, and you know, just before something happens to them, at least they can have that, you know, that, oh, I went to swim with dolphins, or I went skydiving, and it's amazing to hear and see.
Okay, so any other questions, please? Okay, yes, of course.
Hi guys, you mentioned before, obviously the Australian fans are really dedicated to Eurovision. Now, normally, it's on in the early hours of the morning anyway, about 5 o'clock in the morning. There's a few hours earlier this year, so have you got your friends and family dedicated, they're going to watch you live and support you?
It's a bit early in the morning, but I mean, my friends are really supportive towards me, and you never know, they might be up watching, texting me, Alexa, I saw you, I don't know, it's a hard one, because you don't know, you're on the other side of the world, and you know, you don't know if they're watching or not, but I'm sure my family will be.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be very supportive anyway, so good luck.
Thank you.
Another question back there, please.
Hi Alexa,
Hello.
Steve from ESC
Yes.
Daily. You said your song is about We Are a Team. Obviously now you and Brian are part of the Australian team here.
Yes.
I've heard you sometimes have slightly different opinions about how to film the song, and you have a very strong idea about how it should look like. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Okay. I have very strong opinions to where you know, where the camera angles are, and of course Brian has a say in most of it, which I guess is good, because you know, sometimes I go off track and he kind of pulls me back on and says, no, I think this was a bit better, but I do have very particular. I'm very fussy when it comes to performance. I want everything perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Sometimes I go a bit overboard, I guess. I'm not afraid to say that.
At least you're being honest. So.
Yes, yeah, sure. I'm being very honest, and I everything. I want the best performance, and I want the fans to have the best performance, and I want, they give their time to watch me, and I want to give them the most amazing and energetic and loving performance that I can ever give to them. That's why I'm very particular on what I like, and so they get the best out of me, and I can give them everything that I have to them.
Yes, of course.
On that, Alexa has the line in the song, "We are given these arms to fight," and I learned that the hard way. She's got a very strong right hook when you disagree with what she has to say in the viewing room. That's not true, but I think creative debates are good, and Alexa has some strong opinions, but they're also excellent opinions. And for a 12-year-old, she's really very confident, has some great ideas about what she wants to do. So it actually makes my job a lot easier in a way, because she's very definite about what she likes, and so I then just try and shape that to make sure it works for television. But we've had some excellent creative debates, and we're still in talking terms, so it's very nice.
Hopefully you'll be by next Sunday. Okay, no, but you still have only one rehearsal, by 2 rehearsals tomorrow, and then the final afternoon on Sunday afternoon. I don't know if there are other questions. So okay, another one for Radio International. The microphone is.
Thanks very much. Alexa, you're the second person for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest for Ireland. Last year, sorry.
It's okay.
We're all a little bit tired this morning, so apparently everyone was to a party yesterday. So
the second person for Australia at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest last year, Bella Page.
Yes.
Did you have a chance to meet her, and did she give you any advice? Did you tell anything how this all is?
So we were on The Voice Kids together. It was myself. It's a difficult one because I didn't bump into her at any time, and yeah, it's a hard one to explain because you don't really know what they're thinking if I'm here. I don't know what she thinks if I'm here, but I guess she's very supportive and might be happy that I'm here. I'm not sure. I'm not in here.
You didn't talk to her before?
No, I didn't talk to her before. I mean, she's busy. She lives in Melbourne. I live in Brisbane. It's hard, but yeah, I just love all the contestants, and they've given. I guess the other contestants have given me like really great help, and they've been so supportive. So I love the contestants. Yeah, on Junior Eurovision 2016, they've been giving me so much
support. And I told you yesterday that Australia is also an island, but it's a continental island.
Yes.
Because we had the same question yesterday. So thank you very much for coming up this morning to the press center. Thanks for having time answering the questions of our press here this morning. Good luck for tomorrow and especially on Sunday. Wish you all the best of luck to you and all the continent of Australia.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Good to see you too.
Sure.
I know. Yeah, we were lucky.